In a highly competitive market and competitive world, to keep one step ahead, actually you need to have a clear strategy. It's quite simple. You need first to have efficient watch and intelligence on the market and on competition. And second, to accept to have in your organization teams that are not delivering services, but that are really outlooking and doing some research and development on emerging trends. Working sometimes on things that are not applicable right now to your business, but that might be in the future. 80% won't even be in the future, which is fine, but the 20 remaining percent, they will have spotted that early enough for you to be ahead on competition. When implementing new technologies, companies might rush into buying, developing stuff, one aside the other. The key challenge is probably integration. How are you going to get these modules to work together for a unified experience? If you don't do that, you're going to invest a lot of money, of resources, and then in change management and training to get people to use solutions, but they will use one solution and then the other one, and it's just going to pile and add on their workload. So the key challenge that people do not consider enough is probably integration between different technological stacks and solutions. To assess the impact of a new technology beyond the hype of the technology when you first use it, you really have to implement KPIs. Unfortunately, as of today, KPIs when it comes to technology is really focused on return on investment. This doesn't make sense because you won't gain only in efficiency or in financial indicators. You will gain in accuracy. You will gain in experience, client experience, employees experience. And thus to measure if it's going to be long-lasting or if it's just something fancy for a short period of time, listen to the users. This is where you're going to get proper feedback and you're going to assess if it's really life-changing for them, and if they're able to integrate it into their daily operating processes or not. If it's just a feedback saying it's fun, it's fancy, it's nice, do not invest too much on that. If they tell you, oh, this gives me an idea, then you should explore that technology because it means that they are building, on top of that technology fancy innovation, they're building a new way of working. When it comes to IT, technology, digital things, it's actually building the foundations for growth. So same for innovation. I don't talk anymore about digital innovation or digital transformation. We talk about growth innovation, growth transformation, because that's what it's aiming at and what it's contributing to. So let's not get things mixed. IT is not only a cost, technology is not only a burden and a cost center, it's the foundation to enable the rest. You need to focus on the link between your strategy and the way you're going to use technology. It's not never, ever technology for the sake of technology or digital for the sake of digital. It's really how you're going to define where you want to be in 2 years, 4 years, 10 years from now, and what you need to reach that. When you're a global organization, it's very difficult as of today to think one size fits all when it comes to technology. Because you might face, for instance, regulatory challenges when it comes to the use of AI, to the use of data as well, with some local data privacy regulations that you have to comply with. And on top of that, we are done with the ERP, one unique platform for everyone model. This cannot work anymore, and we have experienced it. And as of today, businesses are so agile, so heterogeneous in the way we address a specific market, that we really have to consider a new way of deploying global technology within an international organization. The way to do that really relies on the platform concept, where you're going to gather the best of technologies, fitting with local regulations, local specifics, might be as well for a specific geography, a specific business unit that you are dealing with. You have to accept that heterogeneity, but within a common platform, while you will guarantee the right security level, the right authorization management processes and stuff, to make sure that you keep with your best standards in delivering the service while addressing the specific areas or specific topics you might have as a global organization. Not everything will work when it comes to digital innovation. You have to experiment, to fail, so that the next time, on the same need and a new way to address it, you will succeed.